Have you been wanting to get an audio interface for a cheap price, but none of them just suit you? Have you been trying to start a podcast, but all you ever hear from your mic is buzz? Hello nerds, my name is BeatStars here, and today I will be reviewing an audio mixer from Wish.com. Should you buy it? Maybe. Oh yeah. Hello nerds, so today I'll be reviewing whatever this this musical mini mixer, okay? This was $60 on Wish, including shipping and tax and everything. So I saw it for $35, but it was $60 with tax and everything and shipping. So right out of the box, you obviously get the mixer, and then you get the cable to power it on. So the feel of it, honestly, it feels like plastic. Like, it feels pretty cheap. But I mean, it's from Wish.com. So basically, it's a company in China that they'll sell refurbished stuff and just stuff like that for cheaper prices. But some of the stuff you buy are not worth it. It has 4 XLR inputs and 4 1/4-inch inputs. It has 4 XLR inputs and 4 1/4-inch inputs. And it has phantom power for the microphones if you're using a condenser microphone. It also has main outs, so if you want to plug in monitors, you can do that using TRS cables. And you can plug in a stereo combo, and you can play music from your phone. It has high and low EQ. It has gain for each channel. It has high and low frequencies for EQ. It has gain. It has a volume knob. You can put in effects. However, the only effects you have is delay. So, I mean, I don't really think I'll use the effects. You can plug in your phone through USB so you can play music and can go to the monitors from the main out. Or you can just plug in headphones. This is where you insert the power cable, and this is to switch from PC to MP3. This is the power cable port, and then this is the power button. So a quick disclaimer, I'm using a Livewire 25-foot cable, XLR cable, and I'm using a Shure SM58. So it will be different. Unfortunately, I do not have a condenser mic, so I cannot try with the condenser mic. This is a dynamic cardioid microphone. So I have my gain knob set to 3 o'clock, and I have my volume knob at 12 o'clock. So right now, as I'm talking, I can't hear myself. I'm going to try the effects so that you guys can hear. This is with effects, without effects. This is with effects. So it just has delay. Put the effects for certain channels, and there's a button that says EFX. So if you want delay on this certain channel, then you can do that. And yeah, the one problem I'm seeing right now is I can barely hear myself, like not like at all. So out of my laptop, what I'm gonna do is plug this into the headphone jack, and then put this in the stereo input. So right now I'm gonna try this with vocals and guitar. Now also my vocals are bad, so I don't know what to play. So I can honestly barely hear myself until I put the volume all the way up. So the one problem I'm seeing right now is that it's too quiet. Like the volume is all the way up, and even the gain is like pretty much all the way up, and I can barely hear myself, and I can barely just hear the guitar. Take me on. So now that you heard my ugly voice, now let's get into my thoughts and opinions on what I think about this mixer. So what are my first thoughts and opinions? Now, one thing about audio mixers and interfaces is the higher the gain, the more buzz you hear, which can kind of be a downside. So could I use this? Yes, if I streamed. And that would be because you wouldn't hear as much buzz because you'd hear the game or whatever you're playing, or the guitar more. But would I use it live? Yeah, it has a bunch of inputs. You can plug in monitors. You can even plug in headphones. But that's if I was doing it solo. Would I use it for studio recording, for vocals or guitar? No. And the reason I wouldn't use it is because you don't want that much buzz in the mix or in the actual song of the recording, because that can get annoying. The main downside that I can think of is just it's too quiet. The preamps, it's just too quiet. Like, it's literally like at max, and I can barely hear myself. That's the one downside I'd say. Other than that, it's decent. It's not the best. I'd still rather use my Focusrite interface, but it's not the best. I'll just say that. If you're getting into music and you want to record it, I'd suggest just buying an audio interface instead of an audio mixer. However, if you're on a cheap budget, I mean, you could use this and it will sound decent. Overall, it's not the best at all, and it's far from the best. I don't even think there's such thing as the best interface ever. but it's decent and it can get the job done, and that's what's the most important part. The other downside that I thought about is you can't plug it into your computer. So if you're recording and trying to record it into a DAW, I use Logic, it wouldn't record because you would need something else that can actually plug into the computer. This can get powered by the computer. And yeah, guys, I think I'm going to end it right there. If you guys did enjoy this video, please like, subscribe, comment, turn on post notifications, subscribe, please. When I reach 250 subscribers, I'm going to say a bad word. I know. Go listen to my friend Carlos Henriquez's music. Go listen to Greenaugh's music. Go subscribe to Rocco. Rocco is an amazing videographer and photographer. Go subscribe to him, please. His link is in the description. And you know what? Since I'm so nice, I'll even put a card right there. Go subscribe to my second channel and go listen to my music if you'd like to. I have a donation link. I'm trying to save up for a cam link and some other stuff for YouTube. Thank you all so much for watching, and I shall see you in the next video. Goodbye, nerds.